Friends, long time no chat. Oh, let me turn off my, there we go. So obviously I've been MIA and I apologize. There's no reason. I was really debating. I love doing Truth Be Told Tuesday. I love doing the weekly videos. And I just didn't come up with another idea. And then it hit me. I was going to try and do something on a Monday, mostly because, oh yeah, just in case you stumbled upon me and have never met me, I'm Kathy. You're at Spicy Cat Jams. I'm a rambler and I post videos whatever I want to post. So there we go. And I thoroughly enjoy doing chatty videos. Now, is there a better way to have this spot? Whoa. I mean, if I turned it off, we're really, oh, there, do you want to see the steering wheel? I'm also easily distracted. There, ooh, is this what it's like to be, you know, like a star and famous and be in the spotlight? It's kind of like lets you not see how wretched my hair is right now. So, okay, so yeah, you're at Spicy Cat Jams. And this is just a little quick hello video to check in. And yeah, so I haven't posted for a couple weeks. And now I'm like, you know, there's this OCD part of me. It's like, well, if you were going to do a weekly video for the entire year, you've missed weeks, so why even try? And that's what happened, because I was going to do Mondays, because I had like 6 days this year before the first Monday. And then, of course, you know me, I have to have a theme, and I couldn't come up with a theme. I'm like, well, it could be Mouthy Mondays, it could be Madness Mondays, it could be Motivational Mondays, Maniacal Mondays, Mishmash Mondays, and I just couldn't settle on anything. I really loved Mouthy Mondays, but I'm like, well, that's only when I'm in my snarky mood, and overall, it just, mouthy has a bad connotation, even though I love it. And I don't want to like be have a vent every week. Although sometimes that's what this might turn into be. Anyway, and then it hit me. It's like, Kathy, for at least the last 4 months, where have you filmed your Truth Be Told Tuesdays? Are you following me? Welcome to Minivan Monday. Yes, I'm hanging out in my minivan. I got a coffee. Sorry, my nose is dripping, so this we're probably not going to edit, which gives me no excuses. It's like we're just going to upload. Don't know if we'll do thumbnails. Those of you that don't do videos don't probably care. So we're just going to do Minivan Monday, and I'm going to check in with you and talk about whatever. It could be a question. It could be, you know, like our Truth Be Tolds. It could be just me checking in. It could be me talking about something that's on my mind. Yeah, it could be anything. So, but at least that way I will connect. And I have a bunch of videos, and they should be posting because I'm off, actually, as I'm filming right now. I'm off tonight and tomorrow. Then I work 2 days, then I'm off all weekend. So my priority is to get things edited and at least scheduled to post, because I have videos I think Kim and I filmed back in, did we get through all the March ones? I think maybe we filmed this summer that I hadn't posted them all, and we just recently did a marathon film. So I have plenty of Kim and Kathy kicking it footage. And I have a couple unboxings to do, like little hauls I did. Of course, they're all going to be old because I bought them a long time ago, but I like to post them because it's just fun. It was like some crafty grab bags and that kind of thing, and it's fun to show. So it's not, again, all of you know, I am not trying to be a YouTuber, influencer, anything like that. So people that, and I love watching those like unboxings and stuff. So if anybody finds one of my videos and they're like, this is like old and they think it's something new, well, they'll probably just thumbs down me, which is fine. So yeah, so what's been happening? It is cold in Minnesota. The minivan, hey, we can do this. Well, it's dark out because it is 5:48. And it is 15 degrees Fahrenheit, which is a warm up from what we've had the last couple days. It's been dipping in and around to zeros, a couple negatives. However, it's very windy today, so wind chill's probably back around 0 degrees. We got about a foot of snow Friday, I think. And we're supposed to maybe get some more snow. It's one of those, you know, you look at the forecast and the hourly forecast, they're like 50% chance of snow for like 12 hours, meaning they really don't know what's going to happen. I don't really know what's going to happen, except I do have to take the garbage out to the end of the driveway tonight, and I'm not excited. So I've been waiting for the wind to die down. It hasn't happened. Probably about 1 a.m. I'll be doing that, because that's what we do. Because yes, I work the night shift. I love the night shift. It has just affected my other schedule. Not my schedule, my previous schedule. I just haven't quite adapted to like videoing. Most of my friends hate my job, my new schedule, because they're like, oh, before I could take time off at the drop of a hat. I was like, you know, when you don't have anyone to cover you in a position, pretty much you just take your time off because you know you have to do the work either way. That's how it was with my old job. Well, this job, it's not that easy because my job is directly interacting with the public and the operations of keeping the business running. So if I'm not in my seat, somebody has to be in my seat. And we have a pretty small team, so it can be tricky to get coverage. And besides, there's the one other lady that works. Did I tell you guys what I'm doing now? I apologize if this is old news. I don't like share real specifics about my employer just because of nobody needs to know, and it's privacy, and you know, they've got all these rules about what we can and can't do on social media. So I work for a company, and it's a production manufacturing company. I used to work in the corporate quality department. So my job was completely, my full shift was on the computer via email, doing things online. Everything was separate, and I worked like for the other employees. I never worked directly with customers. So I did that for 12 and a half years. And then now I've just switched over to the distribution side of the things. Same company, different building, different office, but the buildings are a mile apart, and they're both like a mile from my house. So no huge commute. This one's actually closer than my old job or my old position. So now I work in the distribution office, which there's a team and where we manage like what's going on in the warehouse as far as shipping. And I'm not the one out there like throwing boxes and building pallets and all that, but I'm kind of the one helping support them and direct what's being done. So has it been a couple months already? I was training in on a certain position, and we wanted to learn, there's 3 positions in that office, to learn all 3. And I learned 2 pretty good. And the third, which is to me, the most difficult, the most vital, I only learned bits and pieces. Well, then they changed things up, and I got moved from the position I thought I was going to be to a different one. So now I work at, we call it the driver's desk. That's what I call it. They call it the shipping clerk. I don't like shipping clerk. I don't know why I don't like that name, but I guess that's probably more accurate than the driver's desk. Anyway, I was, you know, begrudging about it for a while because it has been so long since I've worked directly with customer service to the public. It was a change up. You know, any of you that work in any job, you know, you have your like personality, the way you interact with your coworkers, and then if you actually deal with the public, it's not that you treat them differently, but it's a different thing, you know? So now I work and I see truck drivers every day. When I worked for 12-hour shifts, 6 p.m. to 6 a.m., which I love. The shift goes really fast because there's always work to do. And I have met some of the most interesting people. The majority, 80%, we'll say, are all wonderful, fun, exciting people I love to talk to, and I'm getting to know my regulars. And then there's 20% that probably don't like their job very much, and they're just not that all excited when they see me. But I don't take it personal. I think there's more people that like me as far as truck drivers. And I'm feeling like I'm owning the role now. I'm still trying to learn more though, so I can help support and like fill in for other people, because as I just mentioned, it's really hard to get coverage. So as a team player, I want to be able to support the other people in the office, and in turn maybe they will be kind and support me. So that's a whole lot of what no one probably even needed. Am I even recording? It doesn't show my time. Hello? Hello? Oh, there it is. I just couldn't see it. I was like, have I been talking for 10 minutes and not had the video recording? That would be perfect minivan moment. So, what else? This is a cappuccino from the gas station. English toffee. It's pretty yummy. So that, oh, and I just came from the dentist. Do I look like I have shiny teeth? Do they sparkle? Oh, my neighbors are over there probably laughing. Oh, sorry, you should look around more. Yeah, just went to the dentist. You know, gotta do it. It's for free. I pay for the insurance, which is really cheap. And I get my 2 cleanings and checkups a year. It was the full x-rays this time though. Holy smokes. Okay, the last time, this was like the every 5-year x-ray. I like stood there and they had this machine go, you know, and scope back and forth. This time I sat in the chair and she put this thing in my mouth, like that you had to bite down on, and took about 18 pictures to get the full effect. The bad thing is this piece that sticks in there. Now, you wouldn't think I have a small mouth. Considering my size, I obviously know how to use it to eat and talk, but evidently the inside of my mouth, it's not that big, because this piece, there's this hard piece, and it was like cutting into the roof of my mouth and the lower part, and I had like tears just involuntarily rolling down my face, and I'm like, can this get over? It wasn't good. So if that was the worst part, unfortunately, I do have to go back in a couple weeks. Nothing new, but I have a feeling that they actually did, this dentist office, and there's something wrong with it. It's not smooth, it's lifted up, I don't know, but they're going to replace it for free, they let me know. So they're going to fix that up. So I'll go back in a couple weeks. So that's all fine and dandy. It's something else I was going to tell you guys. Oh, so I think this is a good sign. And any of you that have gone through this, let me know if you remember or not all the time. Thankfully, I registered somewhere on this website, so I get an email that lets me know every year when it's my hysterversary, when I had like my full hysterectomy, which coincidentally, it's not coincidentally, it's also the anniversary of when I became a cancer survivor, because it was that surgery that removed the cancer that I had successfully. So I am so bad at just remembering dates in general that people ask me, well, how many years or whatever, and I honestly don't ever remember. Well, this January 19th, it was 7 years. Lucky 7. Sailed through cancer-free. No side effects, no problems at all since surgery. Everything's pretty good. I'm trying not to get concerned. I talk about it more on Snapchat. But like every year when I have my physical, I swear there's something. And like the last 3 years when I've had my mammogram, I've had to go back and have a second screening because of abnormalities that they found originally. And you know, the time in between, as much as I am just like, I take life as it is and accept it, I try not to stress and worry, because I know that's completely a waste of emotion. Once, because you've had a cancer diagnosis, it's just like your mind can't help. Every year it's come back clear, so that's fine. Well, this past year, this summer, when I had my annual physical, she found something with my thyroid. Like, really? What up? And I just remember, like, for the longest time, especially my mom, she was so wonderful and so kind and caring, and she knew how I struggled with weight, and there's often, not often, but there can be a tie between thyroid function and weight. And, you know, so she'd like have doctors, well, have they tested that? You know, trying to find a reason that I'm overweight other than the fact of I'm just addicted to food, and it's my, yeah, we've talked about that and other things. So I'm like, the thyroid. So she found a bump on, I think, she said the right side, but I think it's this side. So I don't know how your thyroid sits, whether it's right or left. So she could feel, my primary care could feel this something during her exam. So I went and had an ultrasound done, and she is the coolest. She's the one that caught my cancer early. You know, I love her and tell her she's saved my life. So I went and had the ultrasound, and before I went to the ultrasound, she like tries to like calm me down. Not that I was freaking out yet, but she's like, well, you know, she goes, we've never felt it before. She goes, so we're going to do an ultrasound, and, you know, they could look and they could find there's all kinds of little bumps and lumps in there, and that's just normal. She goes, you know, that's actually what we'd want to find is, oh, where'd my tissue go? Sorry, drippy nose again. Oh, yeah, neighbors are driving by slow going, why is she in there with the light on her? They should really know. I think even one of them knows I do videos. Okay, so yeah, she said, maybe you're lumpy. I'm like, well, that'd be funny. Not funny, but it'd be understandable. And she said, that's completely normal. She goes, for some people just have, you know, that's just the way their thyroid is. She goes, but if it's like only one, then it could be something of concern we'll want to watch. So I go through the ultrasound, laying there, and it was easy, painless, all that. Didn't have to take clothes off. They're just doing your neck. And of course, the techs can never tell you anything because the results have to be sent to the super guy that gets paid a lot of money. Guy, gal, whoever gets paid extra money to look at that. And it comes back just one lump, one little lump. But it was small. It was under a centimeter, I think, is what they said. So because it was under the size that would be a concern to like further biopsy or do anything right away, they just told me I have to come back in 6 months and we'll scan it again and see if there was any change. Maybe it's just been there. Who knows? Of course, so that means, you know, I've been for however many months, and I've got 3 more, just paranoid. Any little thing that I've noticed, it seems like I'm a lot more tired, sleeping more than ever, and which is weird because I'm, you know, I have better hours as far as getting sleep. So then I'm like, oh my gosh, maybe it is. There's something with my thyroid. And I'm like, do I have cancer again? Although of cancers to get, that's another one that's pretty much 100% curable. But it's just in the back of my mind. So I'll keep you guys posted, of course, because that's what I do. And because if it is anything, and if it's not anything, I always have the opportunity to remind you how important it is to get an annual checkup. I will say that until I'm blue in the face. You can argue with me about cost, schedules, I feel fine. You can give me all those excuses. I'm not going to buy it. If it's important enough, you do it, and your life is important enough because you matter. So, that's all I have to say about that. So yeah, had my cancerversary, 7 years. Work. That's about it. No big plans. Just want to survive winter. If we can make it through the make it through January, I always just feel better. Because it's like now, you know, it's switched. So even though it's dark right now, we're having more daylight. And at least we can still get a lot of snow and very cold temperatures, February, March, April, but they usually don't last as long. It's like January is the month to endure in the area I live. And we have had hardly any snow. Before it snowed on Friday, pretty much all our snow was gone. It was like grass. Well, it was dead brown grass, but the ground was completely frozen. So it's been cold, but we've really not had a lot of snow. So we're due, I suppose, for some more snow. Okay, so this was kind of just a rambly Minivan Monday, kind of filling you guys in so I can get a video up today. And like I said, I'll be posting some more this week, mostly kicking it. Eddie and I want to do videos this year together. We have a little bit of a plan. There's something we're going to do. We just got to get it started and film the initial. But it's so sweet. He was, you know, talking, and he was just telling me how much he really missed doing. We just did the one unboxing. Like, this has been a while ago. We canceled that box a long time ago. My Texas Market we used to do. We did it for like a year. And I didn't know how much he enjoyed that. And he was, you know, a couple months ago, well, you know, do you want to look around? Maybe there's like another subscription box we could do together. You know, I kind of miss doing videos with you. So I'm like, oh, that's sweet. Yeah, and he still keeps tabs on the channel and the comments and stuff. He knows a lot of you guys, and y'all know Eddie. So, yeah, we're going to try and do some more stuff. And now that I know he wants to, I will. You're not going to be able to see it. Oh, hey, you can see. This is like, now I'm kind of the queen of gas station coffee because I love coffee. And if I'm at a gas station and I'm cold or not, I usually will get one. This is the best cup. Thank you. It's from Dixie. The lid, well, the cup is fine. Whatever. It's Java Express. But this is the most ingenious. I'm sure it costs more. That's why most places don't use it. So can you see? Okay, here's my cup. Ooh, maybe I can't. If I was trying to get it closer, but then it's out of the light. You know, here's where I drink from. This right here. It's a slide. It slides it shut. Then you open it. Now, the other gas station I usually go has like the little flipper lid, which is still better than nothing to cover the hole. But I like the slidey the best. Now I know if I tipped it over, it would make a difference, but it just seems fancy. Fancy to me. Okay. Yeah. Not sure what's ahead for 2019 as far as my life. I'm still going to be doing videos out here. Thank you to like the new subscribers who probably are not still watching by now, but I was just amazed that the last quarter, if we call it, of 2018, the only real things I was getting done were my Truth Be Told Tuesdays, and I actually saw more people subscribing. So I don't know if they they liked that or if they were finding old videos and thought I was going to do a lot of hauls. I miss doing hauls, but I don't miss shopping, if that makes any sense. I mean, I love sharing good deals and all that, but honestly, we are on a serious downsizing. I've said it before, downsizing, decluttering. Our house is so full of stuff, and it's more than two people need or could use, and it's another addiction I have. Not quite hoarder. We'll be mini hoarder. I just have a hard problem letting stuff go, and a really hard problem not passing up a good deal if it's something I think I could use. So I'm changing my mentality that it's not a good deal if you're never going to use it, and I'm better off to not buy things I might use and just wait until I know what I need and pay full price. I'll have spent less money. So if I do hauls out here, it's I either had a moment of weakness or it is something I'm very excited to use. So that's why you won't see as much hauls. Like, I love Holler. I still love Holler. But honestly, I don't need anything from Holler. No, I don't. And so I just don't even go to the website. But their deals are so good. It's like so hard not to shop there. And like Shop Miss A, I still browse out there every now and then. It's like, nope, you don't need any of this stuff. So that's why you're not seeing hauls so much. I did cancel some subscription boxes because I love beauty and makeup. But oh yeah, so perk of my new job, not a perk because you don't ever have to be done up and do makeup. But honestly, I work in this dirty, dusty warehouse with there's one other girl that works my shift. One. And she works out on the floor. She's a forklift driver. And she is like my inspiration. She comes to work full makeup. She's just beautiful. And she's out there like covered up because this warehouse is, did I tell you, it's like a cooler. It's like 35 degrees year round. It's refrigerated. And she's like in overalls and like got, you know, her headband on, keeping her ears on, all that. And she's like beautiful makeup and lipstick. And I'm just like, and here I'm sitting at the front desk. I'm lucky if I put a little lip gloss on, and it's usually because my lips are dry. Because even though I work at night, I still sleep until the last minute, and I would have to get up early to put on my makeup. I'm being real. So I don't use makeup as much anymore. And, I mean, I still put it on occasionally, maybe once a week for work, and if Eddie and I go out, but I don't need all that makeup. So I canceled Sephora Play, canceled the Walmart boxes. I don't buy the Target ones anymore, and I still keep Ipsy because I just really think the value is there, and I love trying the new things. So, at least for now, and I'm keeping FabFitFun because that one I just love. It's a more expensive one. And Pusheen, which I have 2 Pusheen boxes I never even opened yet. I still have them at home. I have not opened them. I looked online and I know what's in them. So now it's like, oh, should I post them or not? I don't know. So, okay. This is my welcome to 2019 Minivan Monday. Chatted for an hour. You've had to look at me in the spotlight. I'm sure the lighting, probably the sound because I have the heat on. If you made it this far, it's because you like me. And thank you. And thank you very much because I like you too. A lot. I love you. I appreciate you. And I just hope anyone that's watched this long or ever watches my videos walks away after the video ends knowing how important they are. Because you are. You make a difference. You matter. I've missed you. So there you go. You know, if you've missed my videos or not, I've missed you. So that's why I'm back. I hope you will enjoy Minivan Mondays, and we'll see what's going on next week that I'm going to talk about. But the only thing you know for sure, it'll be in the minivan. And I'll try to film before the sun sets so we don't have this weird lighting issue. See, if I turn off the light. Yep. Oh, Eddie did. I just realized that my husband did unplug the Christmas lights. We had them on for an extra long time. So I didn't notice it now until I was sitting here in the dark. But okay, my friends, I'm going to get in the house and get this uploading. And then I'm going to get to some editing. I love you all very much. And seriously, you matter. If you have not seen your doctor, you don't remember the last time, 2019, call right now. Because you're worth it. You are worth it. See you later, friends.